And I wanted to talk about this expectation versus reality for Matas Buzelis. Like, Matas is one of the most exciting players that we've had here as a rookie quite a while for the Chicago Bulls. And while the season averages weren't necessarily the best, when you look at the time and the numbers that he put up as a starter, they are very encouraging. His numbers as a starter last season were almost better than any stretch that we had at Patrick Williams as the starting power forward. So, of course, there's reasons to be excited. For those that don't know those numbers, as a starter last year, 13 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 1.1 blocks, 2 assists basically per game, only 1.5 turnovers. He did that on 47% shooting from the field and 34% shooting from three-point range. Really solid numbers when it came down to that for Matas Buzelis, and that was really good to see. That was 31 games as a starter. His post-All-Star break numbers were even better. 27 games started in that time. He shot 36% from three, still the same 13 points per game, but the numbers from three were higher. 5 rebounds per game, still the 1.1 blocks, almost a steal per game, and the turnovers were a little bit lower too. So Matas is a player that has tons of potential. And what I wanted this segment to be is that I need everybody to still realize that I get it. Matas has been all over everywhere. The Bulls have been promoting him. The NBA used him as one of their correspondents during the NBA Finals. You're seeing Matas Buzelis' face more and more, and it's deserved. And I think that says a lot about how people view what Matas can become. But the one thing that I want to be clear here is that I don't want the excitement over Matas to become expectation from fans. And then if Matas doesn't make this crazy leap in year 2, people are disappointed or all of a sudden start turning on what they feel Matas Buzelis can become. That potential is still there. And I hope that we're talking about a Matas Buzelis that I go back and say, hey, I know I said temper your expectations for his sophomore year, but Matas Buzelis is balling. I would love nothing more than to be able to say that about Matas. But when you look at it, usually, even especially when a player didn't start full time, their rookie year, coming into their second year, it's kind of more of a refinement of certain things and an adaptation of certain things. Now, we've seen players take big leaps in their second year. Lauri Markkanen was one of those players as well who had a pretty big year in his second year, but then we saw how that went, right? So I think with Matas Buzelis, and not even to compare him to Lauri Markkanen as a player, because I think they're very different players. But Lauri was basically the Bulls' offense. Keep in mind, there was no Zach LaVine most of Lauri Markkanen's rookie year where he had 15 points per game. He then went up to 18 points per game before dropping down to 14 in his third year and 13 in his fourth year before eventually moving on to Cleveland, right? Now, I don't think that Matas is going to make that leap to go up to 18 points per game, but I do think that Lauri's rookie year could be something that you look at for Matas' second year. The